and would be really open to discussions and comments about it. The point here is on two levels: how to understand cities in India as of today. On the one hand, you have some set notions developed by urban sociologists, urban geographers, urban economists, and of course policymakers across the globe, ranging from, of course, Millennium Development Goal Committee, so the UN, the World Bank, so ranging from that level to Pune Municipal Corporation probably preparing the city plan for JNNURM. At all these levels, the Western models of urban development are taken as the yardstick. On the other hand, you have a set of arguments coming from especially activists from the South, talking about the uniqueness of the urban phenomena in the South, and therefore arguing against all the set models given by the Northern scholarship or activists or policymakers. I want to argue for a path which is slightly in between, and I would of course explain the reasons why I say so. Secondly, I also want to argue about the scalar complexity that Indian urban scene represents. In a few minutes, I'll explain what I mean by these. Let me begin with a few prefatory remarks. I come from a city which is a non-metropolitan city in, lower this, all right. Non-metropolitan city in Maharashtra called Aurangabad. And a couple of years ago, Aurangabad was suddenly in all media discussions, and especially international media covered it a lot. And there was a very interesting news item that all of them were flashing. Some young entrepreneurs, doctors, and professionals, other professionals from the city came together and bought Mercedes-Benz new model. But why does it make a news? And why is it flashed so much? The reason was one of them wanted to buy the latest make of Mercedes-Benz, obviously one of the upwardly mobile member of the new middle class from a non-metro city, wanting to consume in a new manner, wanting to buy Mercedes-Benz and drive it in Aurangabad, and realized that Aurangabad doesn't have an agency of the company. So came to Pune, inquired, got some very rude replies, and as a response to this insult, mobilized a dozen of people from Aurangabad city to come together to buy the latest make of the car. And that's how the Mercedes-Benz company people had to go to Aurangabad to deliver the fleet. Now the question remains, and you must be knowing, till date, the roads in Aurangabad are in a pathetic shape right now. There was a hunger strike a couple of months ago on that issue, but Mercedes-Benz buying in a non-metro city becomes a great symbolic issue.